안녕하세요, 김미영입니다.
안녕하세요, 마가입니다.
잘 지냈어요?
네, 잘 지냈습니까?
나도 참 잘 지냈어요.
잘 지내셨어요.
잘 지내셨어요?
That's what I meant to say. 잘 지내셨어요?
아주 잘 지냈어요. 내일도 잘 지냈어요?
네, 잘 지내요. 감사합니다.
잘했어요. today, what are we going to do today?
So, today is the first video in a series that we were doing introducing Korean, basically real people, authors, so that you can not just learn the language and not just learn Korean through K-pop
That's
and
right.
K-dramas.
So, this is a new program that we want to introduce. Good writers and good people in Korea. Good. So, we choose number one who?
Kim-hoon 작가.
Yeah. Who is Kim-hoon 작가?
Kim-hoon is a Korean author and 작가 means author.
That's right. Writer죠?
Okay. Right.
So, tada! His name is Kim-hoon 작가.
Kim-hoon 작가.
Usually we call him 김훈 작가 선생님이라고 그러죠. 작가 선생님, 선생님 means teacher, but however here means sir. 그렇죠?
So 김훈 작가 선생님.
그렇죠. But if you just want to say very shortly in front of him, then you can say 선생님 그러면 돼요.
선생님.
Then he knows. Good. 자, how about we talk about his books?
Let's do it.
Okay. He's not very young actually. He was born 1948. So you can tell it's not 20s and 30s like that. Very great writer that I like more than anybody as a writer, really. So his first book that I want to talk about was this one. 자, can you read?
칼의 노래?
What's the name of that? What is the meaning of that?
I know 칼 means knife or sword, so sword song or song of the sword or knife.
그렇죠. The song
of sword, the sword.
That's right. Good. So this one is about who?
인수신.
What did you say?
No? It's about who?
이순신?
이순신?
That's right. You said 인순신.
Oh, 이순신.
That's right. 이순신.
이순신.
Oh, who is 이순신?
He was a Navy general, a very famous, probably the most famous
That's
Navy
right.
general, never lost a war.
That's right. In Korea and I think all over the world.
Best ever.
That's right. Good. So here's the thing. Several years ago, there's a movie came out. It was a Korean movie, 명량.
명량.
명량. Okay. The movie was about 명량 해전, which is the big, great battle, sea battle happened where in Myeongnyang, in Korea. That's what they named it. So this one is just amazing book, really. You know? 1591, there's a big war in Korea. And what happened? Japanese attacked Korea. They want to bother us. Yeah. But we had wonderful man, Isushin. And he started the big sea battles, but he never lost. So he made a special thing to fight with the Japanese soldiers. It's great.
And it's not a biography, it's not a nonfiction, it's not a history, it is a novel, like full fiction novel.
That's right, about Isun-shin. So when you read this book, you feel like you are in the 16th centuries, and then you feel like you are in the middle of war. You feel that. Okay, 김훈 작가 선생님. Okay, when we read his writing, he takes us to the time, which is the 16th centuries. You feel that, and I feel like I am there. So sometimes I was very afraid to open this book because I feel like I'm gonna just, I'll be there. Like I feel like some powerful thing, like sucking,
pull you into
right.
the 16th century.
That's right. I really feel that.
That's the power of books.
That's right. So this one has a lot of energy. Sometimes it just makes me afraid to open. So sometimes I need to have some break. Like that. You feel the big energy.
I bet Kim-hoon 작가 선생님 would be very happy to hear that. That's how powerful his
I think a lot of
writing is.
people already kind of like praising a lot. So
So he doesn't need yours. 필요 없어요.
Okay, I'm gonna give one quiz. 자, okay, what do you think? How do you write? Do you stories? Do you think he gonna use a computer, or he gonna use like a pencil or a pen? What do you think?
So if you ask me that with no context, I would probably say computer or typewriter,
Yeah.
but probably pencil.
That's right. He used a pencil, nothing but pencil. Do you know why he did that? If you're a writer, yeah, if you want to use a pencil all the time, why? Why are you gonna do it?
Well, I know there's like a strong connection between writing and like they say like if you write things out by hand instead of computer, it sticks easier. So something along those lines, like being more connected to the work.
That's right. Yeah, I think that's why his love is all alive. When you feel that, you never feel like I'm reading just writing. It's not. You feel like you are in the session, in the moment. Yeah. So I think because he put a lot of energy, and still he never used a computer. He only used pencil.
It's a lot of writing.
Yeah. So we call this one peel up.
Peel up.
What is peel up?
The energy of the writing.
So peel up is the pressure of how you
how hard you press.
That's right. Yeah. Some people, like me, I will press a lot and I write a lot.
나도. I get my hand gets so tired.
So 김훈 작가님, he control his peel up. So when you need a serious thing going on, he give more energy. If it's not like the kind of peaceful thing going on, he give a little less like pressure to his hands.
He's literally putting
That's right.
the energy onto the page.
Also, he thinking a lot whenever he uses particles. Like, for example, 햇볕은, 햇볕이. Why is the difference? The particle, 햇볕은, 햇볕이. So, neither will sometimes change the meaning. Sometimes he just want to make sure which particle he gonna use all day long. Like it looks like not a big deal because of one particle, but sometimes using one particle different way, it become different meaning, different situation. So sometimes he just think about a lot all day because one particle like that.
He wants to get it right.
Yeah, because he knows when he gives all his energy to the book, who gonna feel? The readers feel. You feel, I feel, we all feel. He knows. So he's not lazy about writing, and he never tried to find an easy way to write. That's all we feel all the energy from.
That's why you're going to be sucked into the 16th
That's
century.
right. 그렇죠. 맞아. And then, of course, he's a lot of books, more than 3. But so far, the 3 books are just my favorite. And then this one is, can you read this one?
현아의 노래.
그렇죠. What was what? 카레 노래 about war, 이순신. This one is 노래. 노래 is song.
노래성.
What is 현? Here means
String.
네, 맞아요. Yeah. So more than 1,000 years ago, there's a little country in Korea, 가야, and then they have a very special musician. And that's a story about this one. One day, 김훈 작가님 went to 국립국악원, which is very special organization. They study and then they showing all of great performance of Korean palace. That long time ago existed. Yeah. And he said he went to there 국립국악원 several times, and then he saw one special instrument, and just it's supposed to be a very long time ago, and then he wanted to write about a musician, which is his name is 우루.
우루?
That's right. And then there's instruments called 가야금.
가야금.
That's right. So when he studied the instruments and about the country, he was inspired to writing about stories about the musician and then the country or the situation and something like that. So he started to write about the one musician 우루 and then talk about the music. I just amazing.
And again,
Truly
another
amazing.
novel.
That's right. All novel but based on the real history and real person.
So historical fiction.
That's right. That's
so
right.
Fake story, real events,
right.
real people.
That's right. So when you read his books, you will know how much he studied to write one book.
Yeah.
Amazing studies.
That's what impresses me about historical fiction is like you have to be very creative and also learn so much.
맞아요. Especially, we don't have a lot of information what happened more than 10,000, more than 1,000 years ago. And especially there's, the insurance thing, it's not that much we have to prove a lot of things. But he studied a lot, and he imagined a lot, and he put together, and this one is, it's just a lot of energy, a lot of energy. Sometimes, just like I said, it's very, very scared me to open his books. I just said, am I good enough? Am I good enough to read this one? Do I have enough?
You're unworthy to read the books.
Do I have enough knowledge to his book? So I need to think about that.
Did you have enough knowledge for the books? Did you made it through?
Maybe not yet.
I
read all, but maybe I don't have all the understood what he has. I don't think. But I'm trying, and then I'm very thankful. I'm very, very thankful for a writer like him. I think the best writers I ever known in my life, including Korea, including this world. Yeah.
Do you go back and reread books?
I do too. When I finish one of his books, I need to give some break. Yeah,
just decompress.
I need to have some energy back, like that. One day, also you will translate Korean books to English so everybody can read.
I'm gonna translate all of these books. You heard it here first.
Yeah, I love that you wanna read those books in Korean. I love, but I don't think it's technically done. So yeah, somebody needs to do business. Good job.
You can find them on the shelves in like 15 years.
That's right. So we'll be good. I'm very thankful for writers and the great artists in Korea or other countries too. Good. Do you have any questions?
없어요. 이거 책.
This one is about 안중근.
안중근.
That's right. Like as you know, one time we lost our country, and then Japanese people came. They very nice us. There's Ito Hirobumi. He's at the time Japan sent him to control Korea, and Anjungun really wanted something for our country, and then he decided he's gonna kill the person. Yeah, so he shot him. But the harbin is not Japan or Korea. We're in China. China. So he heard that Ito Hirobumi gonna come to the special around Harbin, and Anjung got the gun, and then he shot him.
And that's that book.
Of course, it's not the good news to Japan, but since they occupy our country very illegally, very unfairly, he's our hero, Anjung.
안중근.
That's right. Especially Kim 작가 선생님. He said he thought about him like about 30 years, 40 years ago. Something like he always felt like he owed him. He always believed that I need to write about him. And then finally he did. So he felt like he's so much better. He felt like he's something not done, he's not. Because when he was younger, he promised himself that I'm going to write about him. And then it has not happened, it has not happened. It has not happened, it's just, that's it. So he did, yeah. So this is a very recent, most recent his books. How I been?
Oh, when was this published?
I believe about 2 years ago. This one, not that long ago, or 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah, it's not that old. So he did. Finally, one of his mission to his life. He did. Okay.
Well done. 잘해서.
잘하셨죠.
잘하셨어.
잘하셨습니다. 잘하셨습니다.
잘하셨습니다.
그렇죠?
네.
So more than you think, we have a lot of great writers, artists in Korea. more than just K-pop or K-drama.
And we don't know them because they're not very much translated.
That's right. So one of my goals is like with you or some other people, and I want to translate wonderful books in Korea into English. I mean, I love that you guys read Korean books in Korean, but I don't think it's gonna happen very soon.
Yeah.
So when I use it, it's easier.
Not so much, yeah, probably.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. This corner we want to introduce Korean art, Korean books, Korean dance, something. So you have more knowledge. Yeah. More than just pop or drama.
Yeah. Korean culture corner.
그렇죠. 지식인, which is intellectual. We need to be
지식인.
그렇죠.
지식인.
Good. 잘했어. 감사합니다.
감사합니다, 선생님.
네,
감사합니다, 김혼 작가 선생님.
잘하셨습니다.
네.
안녕.
안녕.